how's it going? I was gonna put my hair up, but then I decided not to. I don't like it right now, okay? I'm not saying this to fish for compliments or anything, but if someone could give me a compliment, it would not be not appreciated. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. But, not the point. The point is, I have a throbbing headache, but I really wanted to film this video anyway, so I did the damn thing. I had something that I wanted to say. Well, I mean, yeah, I sure hope you do. Shut up. Oh my god, can we get 1 minute in for once without you absolutely ripping me to shreds? God, I thought we were on the same team. New shitty Netflix special just dropped. Yeah, no, we like just turned this into like a really shitty rom-com between us, which actually would be on topic because what is this an episode about? Drum roll, please. It's self-love. You know exactly. Super original, by the way, because no one's ever talked about that before. But I wanted to give my take on it, dirty bastards. So listen up. Also, hey, the other version of me here. Normally, I try to film one of these videos like in the daytime and then one at nighttime to do like the cool yin and yang thing. But I don't know. I felt like I wanted to film it tonight, so here I am. I was thinking to myself last night, in bed, I was like, you know what my favorite underrated form of love is? And I wrote it in my notes. I literally disturbed my own REM cycle to wake myself up from my state akin to sleep to write this down. So, of course, it was at 12:20 a.m. No good thought happens after midnight, okay? But I said, I think my favorite form of love is when people realize how worthy of love that they are. Because I am going to do us all a service and fix my necklace. Oh my god, thank you so much. No, you have no idea. Thank you so much for doing that. You're welcome. But I really think it is truly one of the most beautiful parts of this life when people start seeing themselves in a different light. And when they stop seeing themselves as some horrible, fucked up individual and thing, and they start viewing themselves as a work of art, because you are, at least in my mind. I think human beings are one of the most, how do I put this? Fucked up things to ever grace this planet, and yet some of the most beautiful. I mean, we're so complex, and we're so emotional and real and vulnerable, and it's so beautiful, and we're all so incredibly different, just with looks and DNA and all of the things and passions and hobbies and beliefs. We're so different, but then again, strip all that away, we're the same at our core, and I think that's really, really beautiful. And I think we spend a lot of time in our life beating the shit out of ourselves because we think that we're not enough. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about when you come to the realization that you are. And when you realize that external love that you've just been seeking and chasing, pretty much your whole existence has just resided within you. And I know it's like really gross and cliche and I could barf saying it. And I know I swear to God, I only circle through like the same 3 video topics every time. And I just like change it up a little bit. It's like when your friends, like you got together and did like, or let your friend copy off your homework. It was like, okay, but like change it a little bit so the teacher doesn't get sus. You guys are the teacher and you're starting to get sus because I'm running out of ideas. Just kidding. I will never. I could talk for hours. Probably about the same things. It always ends up leading back to love with me. And if you have a problem with that, get fucked, okay? I hope you do. I hope you have great sex. But, yeah, I don't know. Choke. I mean, it all leads back to love. Is such a cunt all the time. But I love it when people have that realization within themselves. When they realize how fucking cool they are. Like, at the end of the day, and it's a slow process. And it, like, is such a different process for every single person. And the most heartbreaking tragedy about the whole thing is, like, a lot of people never really see that. And, Oh my god, sorry. There's a stupid bug, like, right here. And I'm like, girl, I did not invite you to the funk. Get out. I just felt so frat. I'm like, oh my god, you cannot come into Pi Beta Pi. Or whatever the fuck frats are called. I'm so disconnected from that world. Bummer, right? No, and in another life, I was a frat dude. In another life, I was a dude, and I was a piece of shit. Like, I was a head pusher. Anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna need you to lock in for a second and stop talking your nonsense and stop talking yourself in circles. Okay? We've just lost, like, half the fucking audience at this point. I can literally feel, like, the clicks, like, clicking off the video. Guess any shot of any... Okay, that's too much. Just fuck off. But I love it when people come to the realization and like find that love within themselves and they start loving themselves. It's so radiant and it's so magnetic and it's so sexy. Like, I love when people feel comfortable in their own skin and when they start to view their body as a gorgeous thing instead of a problem and they start to treat it as such. And you know, I'm saying all of this as if I speak from experience. I am very, very just barely dipping my toes in the self-love river. Or whatever the fuck we're dipping toes in these days. I don't know. I don't have a foot fetish, you sick fuck. But I'm just barely now getting into it because, again, I have been known, ask anyone in my life the past few years, to absolutely drag myself through the mud. To self-sabotage like a motherfucker. And to absolutely destroy my body, physically and mentally. You name it, baby girl. I've probably done it. But, I think it's a really funny and beautiful realization when you do come to the conclusion that you're like, oh my god, like, why am I doing this? Like, why do I hate myself? And I mean, there's a goddamn cornucopia, a plethora, if you will, of reasons on why we do hate ourselves. And it's like, okay, shit. It makes total sense why we do. We're kind of doomed to fail in that way, especially in today's day and age. We are literally set up to hate ourselves. It sucks. So that's why the most powerful form of love, in my opinion, is not romantic love. Like, it's been shoved down our throats. Like, you need to go fucking find romantic love to be happy. And, like, also a side note that I think is kind of funny, and it's making me laugh watching this back, is that it sounds like I'm just learning how to say the word fuck. Like that Miranda Cosgrove, like, clip. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you? No? Okay, whatever. I'll just insert it here.
I do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
Me, right now. Me core. I don't know, romantic love's great, but when people really do come to the realization that they love themselves as they are, for who they are, the good, the bad, the ugly, the messy, everything in between, they start to fall in love with all of those, like those parts. And they stop viewing everything as so fucking negative and they start viewing everything as not even positive. I think it's a small shift. I heard Leo Skepi say one time, love him, that in order to like change the way you view yourself, you kind of have to like, instead of, because flipping from negative to positive is really hard for a lot of people. Most people, I would say. It's just too big of a jump. So you view yourself as neutral instead. And then once you start to do that, you sort of start to fall more in love than nitpick, I guess, when you start viewing yourself as neutral. And I will say the most powerful relationship that you can have in this life is going to be with yourself, you know? And I think that reigns true for every single human being on this planet, whether they realize it or not. And it really makes me happy when we're in a world that's like literally set up for us to fucking despise ourselves. I think it's really beautiful when a person does realize how much of a shit they're worth. That, like I said, that's my favorite form of love. Underrated as fuck is the love of self and the caring of self. And when people just kind of throw their hands in the air and say, fuck it all, whatever, I'm just going to do me, that's love. And it's cool, and it's powerful, and it's moving. And I'm getting there so slowly but surely, bitch. Like, oh my god, I'm like the stupid tortoise in the story. No, worse. Like, I don't know, what's slower than a tortoise? I was gonna make a really fucked up joke that'd get me canceled, so I'm not going to. But, fill in the blank. How about that? You guys are gonna get canceled, not me. But yeah, I don't know. I love that portrayal of love. I love it. I love it when people see the value in themselves. And because I believe that we all have it, and I believe that your value is yours to find, not anybody else's. And it's no one else's job to dictate how fucking valuable you are because you're hot shit and you shouldn't let anyone else dictate that. That's fucking weird. Don't do that. Like, if you are out here looking for other people's approval to deem yourself worthy, you're gonna be looking for an entire lifetime, baby gorgeous. And that's not your fault. But it doesn't have to be that way. And again, like, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day how many people give you their love and approval. It really won't be enough until you see it in yourself. I believe that to my core. And this life will get a whole lot more beautiful and a whole lot more blissful for you when you do see that in yourself. And when you do realize that you are the one perpetuating your own pain, and you are the one that's getting in your own way, and you are the one that doesn't like themselves so much that you keep creating toxic fucking patterns and cycles in your life. And again, I say all of this because I do it, bitch, okay? I'm the queen of it. Like, I would be an Olympic gold medalist if fucking up my own life was a sport. But I will say, it is a beautiful revelation to come to when you think about how beautiful you truly are. Not by society's standards, but by life standards. You're a goddamn work of art. The body's a work of art. The fact that it does so much just to keep you alive every day. The fact that you have a mind that's so capable of greatness. And don't say you're the exception. Fuck you. No, you're not. No one is the exception. That's a cop-out. You are everything. When will you see it, you know? You know, that type shit. I feel like I have to balance me looking at myself. I feel like I have to balance these videos, like, with all the cliche, like, dumbass guru shit I say. I have to, like, balance it out with being a 21-year-old girl. And I feel like I do a pretty good job. Because the last thing I want to do is get too far into this hippy-dippy woo-woo shit and then totally lose my personality. Not gonna happen. Don't worry. But, yeah, I don't know. The slow process of starting to value yourself and starting to treat yourself like you're a shiny object rather than using all the external shiny objects to prove something. I think there's nothing better. There's nothing better than that. It's so cool. And I hope to God, my biggest hope one day is that everyone will be able to see that in themselves. And I know it's naive as shit and, like, it's not going to happen, but I hope at least you do. Because I'm starting to. And I can't be the only one. Like, how lonely would that be? I need other people to join me and see it too. So, yeah. I don't know. I think that's why I make these videos. They're for me, but they're not just for me, because that would be selfish. What am I? A stupid loser narcissist? No. I'm not your mom. Just kidding. Your mom's probably lovely. And your mom is lovely. Especially last night. Yeah, I don't know. I get all this information. I feel like I'm learning a lot of really valuable life lessons at a young age, and I cannot take the credit for that. I just got lucky in the sources that I've been ingesting, and I've gotten lucky in the people that I've come across, and I've gotten really lucky in this life, and I didn't really do much to deserve that. It'd be a little bit selfish to withhold information that I think is helpful. And maybe it's not helpful for you. And if that's the case, don't comment about it. I don't know. Go fuck off somewhere else. I don't care. Like, I want the information that I learned that I think is helpful for me, in my experience, bitch. It's not all about you. I don't want to keep that to myself because, again, how lame would that be? I'm sharing this earth with like 7 billion other of you fuckers. I might as well tell you too. So, yeah, that's all I got for tonight. I feel good about it. I'm going to go make myself some tea and get in the bath. Thank you, Jesus. And I ain't even Christian. That is going to turn off so many people. But I will be honest, I don't think Christians would fuck with my channel at all. But I don't know. Prove me wrong. Anyway, yeah, that's what I got. I love you so bad. I love this little channel I have. Oh, it's so fun. I'm like happy pride. No, but I'm excited for for this to keep going. I know we're like moving really fast, babe. No, we can't fuck yet. Keep it in your pants. Maybe after date number, like, I don't know. We'll see. As long as you're good in bed. Anyway, we're gonna stop before this turns into an OnlyFans. But yeah, that's my food for thought. And if you're seeking love externally and like seeking it in a romantic way, just know that that is not the only form of love that exists, and arguably, in my opinion, not the only form of love that's worth a shit, for lack of a better word or term, I guess. I think, like I said, the best version of love is the one that you find in yourself, with whatever that may look like for you. So, yeah. Because you're not a total monster or piece of shit. You just think that way of yourself. You can change it if you want. Or don't and be miserable. I don't care. All right. Love you, Pookie. Bye. God. Okay, that's enough. That's enough! I've had it. Full disclaimer, I've tried to film this outro so many times, but I'm just in such a weird mood because I popped a Benadryl before filming this, so everything... Like, I don't even know if Benadryl does anything to you except make you tired, but I just feel fucking weird, okay? So, I'm gonna just do us all a favor and go to bed here in a second, but, not before I give you a little forehead kiss. Consensually, can I give you a forehead kiss? Mwah. Okay. I love you. Thank you for your support. I don't know if I should post this or redo it tomorrow, but who knows. Anyway, love you. You're doing great. Take care of yourself, beautiful, because why the hell not? Okay, talk soon. That was really fucked up. That was like a non-consensual sneeze all over you. Can you feel my snot on you? I don't. Editing this is gonna suck so much ass because normally I'm I'm the one that like has to like rise up to the plate and like keep her in check and like do all the things and make the video, make it come together good, whatever the fuck. I'm a mess tonight. I'm so, but whatever, we're just having fun here. Who really cares, right? Right? Okay, bye for real. Bye. Fuck you. You're still here. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, bye. What the fuck